All right, Coach, congratulations on the win today, 2-0 this week at home. What are some thoughts after today's win?
This was a really fun game. We knew this was going to be a challenge for us. We beat them at their place and knew they'd kind of come in and want to knock us off. And so I think our team was pretty focused. I thought we came out, played a really good first half, and then kind of Pacific. Whatever he said in the locker room to him certainly motivated them. They came and they punched us right back. But I guess I'm most proud of how we responded. It's basketball is such a game of runs and a game of momentum. We had the momentum, and then they had the momentum, and then I feel like we kind of took it back and dug our heels in, made a stand, got some defensive stops when we needed to, hit free throws down the stretch today, which was good, and people found a way to get it done.
You mentioned that first half. The team had a 14-point lead at the half. They led by 20, as much as 20 early on. What was said in the locker room to possibly not come out flat in that second half?
Well, obviously it wasn't the right thing, but I thought I covered all the bases. We talked about coming out, and that's not the team that Pacific is. They're going to come out. They're getting yelled at right now. They're going to have some energy. They're going to come right back at you. We need to come out and get a good start. And again, obviously, maybe we should play the opposite game, and I should tell them what not to do, and they would do that. So, but that's a credit to Pacific. They're a good team. There's a reason they are in the place that they're in. So they came out and played the way they're capable of playing. But again, I thought today was probably our best team effort of the year. 5 kids in double figures, and then I really thought Z and Paula off the bench gave us a huge lift. Z made some great stops around the rim, and Paula knocked down a couple shots and did a nice job in the first half when she was in the game. So really good team effort.
Came with 15 points leading the team. I think I mentioned a few games back that she has the capability of getting those finding her shots and making those baskets. What was she seeing out there in order to get rolling?
Cammie, I do think Cammie was a real key for us today. She played a great game. She knocked down timely 3-pointers. She just made really good decisions today, I thought, for the most part. And she was engaged defensively, had her hands on balls. Again, I think with Cammie, it's a confidence thing. It's being able to have some success and then feeling good about being able to have future success doing those things. She hasn't been in this role for us until this year. She's been, more of a 7th, 8th player in the rotation, and now she's, one of our starters. She's a key person. She needs to be able to step up and do things consistently that haven't necessarily been required of her before, and I think she's just maybe getting a little more comfortable in that role.
You mentioned Z. If you look at our stat line, it might not be impressive looking, but the impact that she had in this game, especially filling in a role with Lorena out, 3 blocks, I think those 3 coming in the second half, how much of an impact has she made, and, what is her role and how she filled that role?
Yeah, no, she was huge for us today because, we are really shorthanded without Lorena, and Deb needs a sub, and we needed some size and length in there, and Zainabu, to her credit, I didn't think she played well in San Diego. I thought she got kind of taken advantage of, and then she didn't get to play at all in St. Mary's, and she didn't hang her head. She didn't pout about it, and she was ready to come in, and she really stepped in and played well for us in this game, and we needed those minutes from her, and I think that's a testament to her character and to the kind of person she is, and, really good teammate, and we're the best part about this job is the kind of people I get to deal with every day. So we've got some really high character players and people in our program.
This team is winning at the right moment in conference play, 7-4, tied with Santa Clara for 3rd place currently. What has changed from the non-conference schedule? Only accumulating 4 wins. What has changed from that point until now?
I think we're growing into roles. We lost a lot last year. We had a lot of injuries at the beginning of the season. We, as a coaching staff, didn't really know exactly who could do what or how they would execute it. So I think we've gotten more familiar with what our capabilities are, and I think the players have grown to trust one another and to trust what their roles are out on the court, and to be confident in those roles. And we talked about in the preseason, that our preseason was about getting ready for conference play. And now we're talking about, okay, conference play is about getting ready for the WCC tournament. We need to be playing our best basketball when we get into the WCC tournament, and feeling good about who we are and our ability to beat any team in the league.
You guys close out this 3-game homestand next week on Thursday against Santa Clara. Big game, obviously. What are some things the team can take out from this week heading into that one?
Well, we need a break. We got some exhausted kids. We play such a short rotation that we need to, get our legs back under us first. So, but I don't think I have to hype our team up too much to get them ready to play Santa Clara. I think we, much like Pacific coming in here, I'm sure they were highly motivated to come in and get a win, and we're going to be highly motivated to come in and play better basketball than we kind of played down there. And for us, we need to just keep getting better game by game, and we've talked about that. The wins take care of themselves when you do the right things, and we're going to try to prepare the right way and then try to come out and be the team that we need to be successful on Thursday. All right. Thank you.